are honored to welcome our teacher today, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, our These schools stand long as a legacy from past to present with generations of memories. Today, I'm proud to talk about one such of institution which I'm proud to get my schooling done. Vignan is one of the oldest and most prestigious educational institutions in the states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh in India. Vignan is a pioneer and a trendsetter at plus 2 stage in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana that creates awareness and competitive ambience between students, parents and public in general. In the last 3 decades, Vignan has established a successful day and residential schools, junior colleges, exclusive CBSE plus 2 residential schools, graduation and post-graduation colleges for sciences, pharmacy, management, commerce as well as engineering colleges, offering B.Tech, M.Tech, MCA, MBA courses in Guntur, Hyderabad and Visakhapatnam. Also, it has emerged as a university with the aim of empowering youth to develop themselves. The Vignan Group has been studying with the total student strength of 50,000 and the faculty of more than 6,000. Vignan, the revolution in the field of education in the late 70s, with its first residential junior college, Bhattamati Guntur. It nourished and nurtured the concept of residential education system, and its success prompted others to follow suit. Such an amazing institution, I'm proud to get my schooling done. According to our and we believe that anything auspicious and important must begin by invoking the blessing of Almighty. We worship for any occasion to start. Let's pray forward without any delays. So let us give a great start to this grand evening by opening dance, which is embodied with beauty, spirituality, and philosophy by seeking.
It was an amazing performance, and you made the dignitaries and the audience get ready to be enjoyed this wonderful day. And I would like to say the right time to show about to learn about our school, World One School. So this is a small AV about our World One. I'm here. You said AV after.
Enjoy this.
Meanwhile, let's enjoy a our instrumental group combined with our dance group on a song Ma Tujhe Salam.
You should be attentive. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Sir, be attentive. Music, sir.
Hello, my check.
No. Now after this, whatever is there, you should read. ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు అడిగినట్టు Till we beautify, we request our friends to
After this performance.
after this you will be talking about it was an amazing performance. Now this is the right time to share about learning. రాసుకున్నారా మీరు అది?
రాసుకున్నా మ్యామ్ ఇక్కడ.
Yeah.
ఇది ఓకేనా?
Where is my mother? First they should get down. వెళ్ళండి స్లోగా వెళ్ళండి.
Wow, that was amazing. It is the right time to share and learn about our World One school. So this is a small AV. And yeah.
A great person in history's life is always full of trial and error, success and failure. One of those people is our respected chief guest of the day, Mr. M.Venkaiah Naidu Garu. Mr. Venkaiah Naidu Garu is the first vice president born in independent India. He gained prominence as an orator and he also championed the causes of the backward classes and the farmers. But he is most importantly known for setting up 14 lakh women self-help groups.
Having such rich services is the reason why Mr. Venkaiah Naidu Garu is so known in the country today. Let's learn more about him and his life journey with a small audio-visual clipping.
శ్రీ వెంకయ్య నాయుడు గారికి చాలా ఏళ్ళ నుంచి ఒక మాట చెప్పాలని అనుకున్నాను నేను. వెంకయ్య నాయుడు గారు మాట్లాడినప్పుడు నాకు రంగారావు గారు మాట్లాడినట్టు అనిపించింది ఆ ఫంక్షన్.
जिस दिन मेरी ओथ थी उस दिन आपने मुझे एक पंक्चुअलिटी का बड़ा अहम पाठ पढ़ाया था. सर, आपकी जो जर्नी रही वो हम सारे युवाओं के लिए खास करके एक प्रेरणा स्रोत.
అలాంటి తెలుగు మీద ఇప్పటి వరకు మంచి వక్తగా ఒక తెలుగును ఉన్నత స్థితిలోకి తీసుకుపోతున్నటువంటి ఒక వెంకయ్య నాయుడు గారు ఇక్కడికి వస్తే మంచి సందర్భోచితం అనే ఉద్దేశంతో మా ఆర్గనైజింగ్ కమిటీ అందరం కలిసి వారిని విన్నవించుకోవడం జరిగింది.
నమ్మిన సిద్ధాంతాన్ని భుజాన వేసుకుని ఎన్నో మైళ్ళ దూరం నడిచి 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 రాష్ట్రపతి భవన్కి వెళ్ళి అక్కడ కూర్చుని సేద తీరినటువంటి ఒక మహనీయుడు ముప్పవరపు వెంకయ్య నాయుడు గారు. బలవంతంగా ఇవ్వడం కాదు, చేయూతనివ్వాలి. ఇప్పుడున్న రాజకీయ నాయకులు కూడా దాన్ని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. చేయూత అవసరం ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి. ఎందుకంటే చేయూతనిస్తే చెయ్యి అందుకొని వాడు పైకి వస్తాడు.
सदन के कितने ही ऐतिहासिक पल आपकी गरिमामय उपस्थिति से जुड़े हुए हैं। अनेक बार आप कहते रहे हैं, आई हैव रिटायर्ड फ्रॉम पॉलिटिक्स बट नॉट टायर्ड फ्रॉम पब्लिक लाइफ। We are all one Indian. We are all one. Manam Indian. I am a Bharatiya.
Wow, what an inspiring journey. It inspires lakhs of students like us to put hope in the future and also, most importantly, to believe ourselves.
You know, many educational institutions has taken birth in the course of time, but only few institutions that had a strong vision and strong determination to fulfill the visions of the children. And one of those institutions is our Vignan. It has been serving society since a very long time, and our very inspirational and legendary and strong visionary Dr. Laurattaya Garu, who saw the problem and sought the solution to it. And his determination to cater the education to all the sectors of the society is the reason why Vignan has educated and produced a large, rich range of alumni who has been serving the society relentlessly even today. Thank you, sir.
So to know more about Sir, let us play a glimpse of his audio visual.
సంస్థ ఇవాళ ఈ స్థితిలో ఉందంటే వారి కృషి ఎంత అనేది నాకు చాలా తెలుసు. అదుపు లేకుండా సంస్థ కోసం పిల్లలకి మంచి విద్య అందించడం కోసం ఆయన పడిన శ్రమ, కృషి నిజంగా అభినందించవలసిన విషయం.
M.Venkaiah గారు కానీ వారి తరఫున నాయకత్వంలో వారి సూచనలతో వారి గైడెన్స్తో పూర్తి స్థాయిలో విద్యాలయం బాగా పెరిగింది.
డాక్టర్ లావురత్తయ్య గారు విజ్ఞాన సంస్థలను ప్రారంభించారు. హైదరాబాద్లో 25 ఏళ్ల క్రితం ప్రారంభమైన ఒక పాఠశాల ఈవేళ ఎన్నో సంస్థలతో 8 పాఠశాలలు, 3 ఇంజనీరింగ్ కళాశాలలు, ఫార్మసీ, బీఈడి, జూనియర్ కాలేజీలు ఇలా శాఖోపశాఖలుగా విస్తరించి విద్యార్థులకి విద్యాభిక్ష పెడుతున్నది.
రత్తయ్య గారు 30 సంవత్సరాల క్రితం వారు నాకు కలిసినప్పుడు ఒక చిరు ఉద్యోగి. ఆనాడు వారిలో ఉన్నటువంటి భావాలని దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని సంస్థను స్థాపించి ఒక ఉద్యోగిగా ఉన్నటువంటి వ్యక్తి ఈనాడు కొన్ని వేల మందికి ఉద్యోగాలు ఇచ్చేటటువంటి స్థాయికి, కొన్ని లక్షల మందికి చదువు నేర్పించేటటువంటి స్థాయికి వారు ద్వారా ఈ వ్యవస్థ అనేటటువంటిది ఇంకొకరికి కూడా మార్గదర్శకం అయ్యి పలు ప్రాంతాల్లో ఇటువంటి సంస్థలు స్థాపించడానికి మార్గదర్శకం అయ్యారు.
The able guidance of Rattaya Garu, Vignan is always known for its quality from the past few decades in both the Telugu states.
ఆ రోజుల్లో కూడా కార్పొరేట్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ వచ్చిన పరిస్థితుల్లో, ప్లే గ్రౌండ్లు కనుమరుగైన పరిస్థితుల్లో ఇంత పెద్ద విశాలమైన క్యాంపస్లు పెట్టేసి పిల్లలకి ఎక్స్ట్రా కరికులర్ యాక్టివిటీస్ కూడా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ అని చెప్పేసి మమ్మల్ని ప్రోత్సహించి రత్తయ్య సార్ గారి వల్లనే మేమందరం కూడా ఈ స్థాయిలో ఉన్నామని చెప్పేసి చెప్పక తప్పదు.
నేను కూడా విజ్ఞాన్లో ఒక పార్ట్. నాకు రత్తయ్య గారు దేవుడితో సమానం.
ఇన్ విజ్ఞాన్ right from day one there is a balanced approach. You guys have good facilities like playground, physical activities and quality food, and I wish all the best for Ratay sir, my dear friend Krishnadev Naidu and Rudram Devi. Thank you.
వన్ మ్యాన్ ఆర్మీ లాగా బయలుదేరి సమున్నతమైనటువంటి విజ్ఞాన్ విద్యా సామ్రాజ్యాన్ని నెలకొల్పిన రత్తయ్య గారంటే నాకు చాలా గౌరవము, ఇష్టం. దాదాపు 25 ఏళ్లుగా ఆయన యొక్క పరిచయం, ఆత్మీయత నేను పొందగలిగాను.
గొప్ప విద్యావేత్త, మార్గదర్శి శ్రీ లావరత్తయ్య గారికి, కృష్ణదేవరాయ గారికి, రుద్రందేవి గారికి నా ప్రత్యేక.
సో ఇలాంటి ఒక ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ని స్థాపించి ఎంత పెద్ద సక్సెస్ఫుల్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్గా తీర్చిదిద్దిన లావరత్తయ్య గారికి మరొకసారి నా కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలియజేస్తుంది.
దేశ్ముఖ్ క్యాంపస్లో విజ్ఞాన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఆఫ్ టెక్నాలజీ అండ్ సైన్స్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ చదువుతున్నప్పుడు మా స్టూడెంట్స్ అందరికీ చాలా ఇష్టమైన వ్యక్తి, మా అందరి హీరో రత్తయ్య సార్. నాట్ జస్ట్ బికాస్ మా చైర్మన్ అని మాకు హీరో కాదు, రెగ్యులర్గా వచ్చేవాళ్ళు క్యాంపస్కి, కొత్త క్యాంపస్కి రౌండ్స్ వేసేవాళ్ళు, అందరితో మాట్లాడేది. అండ్ సార్ వాయిస్ మంచి బేస్తో చాలా చక్కగా వస్తుంది. యాజ్ అ ప్రాపర్ మ్యాన్లీ వాయిస్ అనమాట. మేమంతా పిల్లలు ఇంత ఉండేవాళ్ళం కదా, సార్ని ఇలా చూస్తే ఆయన కారిడార్లో నడుచుకుంటూ వెళ్తే క్లాసులు ఇలా చూసేవాళ్ళం.
Now we request the instrument team to play a song while we beautify the stage.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, start.
Check. Wow, what an amazing performance by instrumental friends. Give her a big round of applause. Okay. Now it is a privilege to have Mr. Venkaiah Naidu Garu in our event. And he never retired from service but retired from politics. I request our NCC cadet to escort Mr. Venkaiah Naidu onto the dais, please.
And I would like to request all the audience to give a big round of applause. Now I would like to call upon my friend to present a bouquet to Mr. Venkaiah Naidu Garu.
Check. Sir, please have a seat.
Now I would like to call upon my friend Anchita from 10th class to present a bouquet to our respected chairman, sir. And I would like the NCC cadets to please accompany him up to the dais.
Sir, please be seated. Thank you, Anvita. Sir, please be seated. Thank you, sir. Please be seated.
Now I would like to request our NCC cadets to accompany our lovable Vice Chairman Pan to accompany her up to the dais.
So I will call upon my friend to present a bouquet in front of Miss Rani Rudrama Devi, ma'am. Okay, now I ask the NCC cadets to escort Principal Ma'am onto the dais.
Now I request the NCC cadets to accompany Mr. G.V. Rao Garu up to the dais.
Principal Ma'am, please be seated.
Now I would like to hand over to our other two anchors, Prisha and Sanvi.
दीपा ज्योति प्रारंभ दीपा ज्योति जनार्दना दीपो में तु हर पापम दीपा ज्योति नमस्तुते. It's our Indian tradition to start anything auspicious and ceremonial by lighting the ceremonial lamp. So, I would like to request all the dignitaries to please light the lamp. Also, I would like to kindly request all the parents to stand up for the lamp lighting ceremony.
Thank you, sir, ma'am. And then
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am and sir. Continuing the legacy of any premier institution is a Herculean task. Very few institutions started with a vision are continued in fulfilling the same in the present, and the future is rare.
And Vignan is one of those institutions, and the person who's carrying this legacy successfully year after year is our Vice Chairperson, none other than Mrs. Rani Rudramadevi Garu.
In her journey of more than a decade, the Vignan schools has undergone tremendous changes. She always envisioned herself and plan the new programs, the infrastructure, which are much needed to the present students, and they become successful in the future.
As this school is all about...
Thank you, Prisha. It was a very nice introduction. Both of you are doing a very good job. Thank you. It's my great privilege and an honor to welcome our esteemed chief guest of today's function, a legendary politician, Sri Mullavarapu Venkaiah Naidu garu. From a small family without any political background, who started his journey as a small political worker, he has rose to the Vice President of this country. It shows his belief in his ideals and his willpower. I request everyone to put your hands together and give a good round of applause to our very own pride of our nation, Sri M.Venkaiah Naidu garu. May I also take this privilege to request you again to give a good round of applause to another legend, a visionary leader in the field of education, Sri Dr. Lav Rattaya garu. I am here to introduce Vignan and also welcome you all. So, it is my privilege to welcome all of you for this momentous occasion of 45th Annual Day celebrations of Vignan. I heartily welcome all my dear children, their parents, and my dear staff members. If I have to introduce Vignan, I cannot do so without saying about our chairman. He, when everything around him is very grim, there is hunger, there is poverty, to leave the job he is holding and to say that I want to own this college, to say that it needs enormous amount of courage and a great vision. With that vision, he has started the very first private residential junior college of both the states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, Vignan. And many of you have studied in Vignan and have joined your kids here. Rest, I need not mention, is a history. With that vision, what he has started 45 years ago, not only he nurtured many job holders, but many job givers, not just engineers or doctors, but leaders in every profession, be it politics, be it civil service, be it entrepreneurship, be it sports or arts. Every field, if there are leading Vignanites, it is because of his vision and his grooming that has nurtured them. And to serve many more people from what started as a small institute, today it has grown to 17 schools, 6 junior colleges, 7 engineering colleges, 1 PG college, 1 B.Ed college, 3 pharmacy colleges, and a deemed university. This is all past glory of Vignan, from where Chairman Sir has come and how he has revolutionized the field of education. For every field, be it IT, be it pharmaceuticals, there is one person who thinks ahead of his time and stands as a stalwart in that particular profession. And we deem it as a great privilege that our chairman has revolutionized the field of education. With that, because he has revolutionized education, all the other fields also got revolutionized. All the other fields are also related to education. If education we've put one step ahead, all the other fields also we have put multiple steps ahead. So this is all where Vignan started and what we have achieved in the past. But today's changing times, changing needs, how Vignan has changed. From the time we took reins in the year 2010, they were all state board schools, which were changed to CBSE board, and few to Cambridge. Not just because they are in vogue, not also because most of the national board exams are based on CBSE, but because CBSE and Cambridge gives educators an opportunity to do in a practical based way, in a more application based way, in a more experiential way. So all the schools are changed to CBSE and Cambridge, and we've also started few new schools, one of them being World One School. In the year 2013, today we are celebrating also the 10th annual day celebrations of our World One. In this journey of 10 years, if everything, I'm sure, what we've planned, what we've envisioned, what we've done may not be right, but we were all successful only because of your extended support in all the ups and lows, everywhere. All of you have supported wholeheartedly. I take this occasion and thank each one of you from bottom of my heart. Not just in academics we've changed the syllabus, but also in sports. There are, all these campuses have rich environs, have huge campuses. But also with, in 2010, there were only 2-3 PETs. But we've realized that it has to be changed to many number of activities. Today we have 20 plus activities in this campus itself. To being the champion of SFA tournament consistently in the last 3 years, where in SFA, 400 plus well-noted, well-experienced, old international, so-called international, all the schools participated in that. Consecutively, all the 3 years, Vignan stood first. It shows where we've reached in sports and how much making each child participate in the field of their interest, in the area of that interest helps. Similarly, in 2010, there are institutions, there is a division, clear division of institutes, one catering to the corporate sector, only to the academics, IITs, NEET, whatever, only catering to it in a very small buildings, or on the other end, very luxurious, very rich, polished environment, but not given proper care to the emotional and social well-being of the child. In 2010, we understood that we also need academic excellence. Also, parallelly, it is important that we take care of the emotional and social well-being of the children. And today, if a child has to feel very good about himself, he has to understand what is going in him. That's why, to do that in the inner engineering, we started happiness classes twice a week, and also mentorship program which helps understand himself first, like himself first. It is very important because if he like himself only, he can like any other person around. So is social quotient. Because we worked in a well-rounded manner in every facet that is needed for a child, today in 2020 year and in the year 2022 too, if you have seen there that I am sure the outstanding performance, you will see not our students are excelling in engineering or in medicine. They are getting into the top institutes of engineering, whether it be IITs, NITs or whatever. In medicine, AIMS College and everything. Parallelly, they are also doing well in law. They are also doing well in civils. Every other parallel profession too, CA, every other profession, they are doing well. This shows how much of importance we give in grooming the all-round personality development of the children. So, I hope with all your wonderful support, we will stride much better path in the future and take many, many more strides and make it as a very happy and a joyful process for our children. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity, and I request every one of you to please stand up and welcome the legends. I am very small to even introduce them, but I got this opportunity, great privilege to introduce both of them. I request every one of you to please stand up and give a good round of applause in welcoming our guests for today. May this applause add more physical and mental strength to our chief guest of the evening, and he do a better work to this nation. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for welcoming and introducing our eminent guest of the day to all of us. We could surely see the struggle of both of them in their life to stand in this great position today. Thank you once again, ma'am. And now I would like to call upon my friend to present her a bouquet. Now I would like to call upon my friend to present the bouquet to
G.V. Rao, sir.
Now comes the most awaited moment for which my friends and all the parents were waiting for.
Venkaiah Naidu Garu is an Indian politician who served as the 13th Vice President of India from 2017 to 2022. He is the first Indian Vice President born in independent India. He has also served as the Minister of Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation, Urban Development and Information. Both as a student leader and a political figure, Naidu gained prominence as an orator who championed the cause of the farmers and the development of backward areas.
By 2004, Sri Venkaiah Naidu Garu had set up 14 lakh women self-help groups. He served as the Minister of Housing and Urban, broadcasting in the cabinet of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. During his minister journey, he launched many reforms and schemes for the development of the rural classes. One such scheme was the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. He also tried to rope in multinational companies for various projects related to rural development.
As one who believes in the unique power of mother tongue and language, I feel that there's an urgent need to preserve our mother tongue.
Citing the examples of scholars like Aryabhatta and Bhaskaracharya, Mr. Naidu underlined the richness of the Indian culture and tradition and Vedas, which are taught civilization to the world.
After his retirement, he decided to move back to Hyderabad with his family and serve the nation.
We are very eager to gain insights from our esteemed chief guest of the day. Therefore, we request Sir to kindly address the gathering here. Sir, please.
Sri Rattai Garu, my friend and a noted educationist in this part of the country, Srimati Rani Rudramma, Vice Chairperson of this prestigious institute, Sri J.V. Rao Garu, Srimati Vandana Madam, Principal, respected members of the faculty, parents and my dear students. Andariki namaskaram, सबको नमस्कार. मेरे ओर से मैं पहले आप सबको शुभकामना देना चाहता हूं. I would like to convey my best wishes for all of you, particularly to the youngsters who are privileged to be part of this great education institution. My dear friends, I feel really happy to be amidst you all today to celebrate your annual day function. This Vignan group under the aegis of Love Educate Society has grown in strength and stature, apart from making a name for itself in school education, has also extended its reach to higher education. I must be frank with you all people, I am an admirer of Rattai Garu because of Vignan Education Institution. The work, the pioneering work he did and the vision he had at that time in setting up this many number of education institutions in the two Telugu states, and also not only extending the institutions but also maintaining standards and providing value-based education to the children and making them better future citizens of the country. So whenever I visit education institutions, I feel regenerated, because when I see youngsters like you all, I feel more confident about the future of our nation, the great country, the motherland, India. I have been to your institutions in Guntur, in Visakhapatnam, and I feel happy today to be here this evening. After I completed my tenure as the Vice President of the country, I have decided to continue my journey, meeting people, greeting people, talking with people, walking with people, spending time with the people, eating along with the people, and spending time with the younger generation is my favorite pastime. That's why I use that phrase, I am retired but not tired. As part of my journey, to interact with youngsters, to meet their parents and see the progress the institutions have made. I have come here today, this evening, for this function. When Rani Rudramaya has met me and made this request, I readily accepted. Because as I told you, this is my favorite pastime of going to education institutions and interacting with youngsters. My dear youngsters, India was known as Vishwaguru once upon a time. Students from across the globe, they used to come to India and study here in Nalanda, Takshashila, Vikramshila, Pushpagiri, many institutions. Because India, right from the beginning, was a knowledge giver. And India was the wealthiest country in the world at that time. And civilizationally, we are the richest. And we are the oldest. Unfortunately, the history which is dictated, influenced by the Britishers' colonial mindset, doesn't give us the true picture of our past, our heritage and culture. And they boasted that as if they are the people who have given us knowledge, who have given us democracy. Even before they are born, India was the democratic country in the world. We had Janapadas those times, Panchayats those days, and we had elected bodies at that time. And today we are the largest parliamentary democracy in the world and vibrant democracy. We must all work to make it more and more vibrant and give knowledge to the society, to the state, to the country and to the world. That's why I was so much impressed about the name of your school. World One or One World. The world is one. That is the philosophy of India, basic philosophy of India. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The entire universe is one family. The only philosophy in the world that says like that. Because we believe in the progress of the mankind. If the world come together, work together, exchange ideas, and also work for peace. Because peace is the prerequisite for progress. If you have tension, you cannot pay attention and only have pretension and have that retention, no retention of ideas. The first point I want to make today is that we must all see to it that peace is maintained at any cost in every level. Peace in mind, peace in the family, peace in the institutions, peace in the systems, peace in legislature. That is very much required. And this to go up to the international levels. Because ultimately, what is the aim? The aim is not only to make progress or create wealth, but the aim is to make the people's life happy. Happy. Happiness is more important than wealth. Of course, wealth is important, health also is important. But health is more important than wealth. Because if you don't have proper health, any amount of wealth will not allow you, if you are in Hyderabad, you can't even eat polarity sweets if you are suffering from diabetic. So health is very important. For that, the youngsters must be motivated and strive hard to maintain good health. I am happy to see that not only education, academic knowledge, but also the institution is giving training in extracurricular activities, promoting extracurricular activities. Because education is not for only employment. Education is not only for our progress. Education is for enlightenment, enhancement of our knowledge, empowerment ultimately. People should be empowered. If you are properly educated, you will be empowered. And we want to empower the entire society. And secondly, as I was telling you all, everyone must follow discipline in life. Discipline, dedication, devotion. They are very essential. If you are disciplined, if you are hardworking, you will definitely progress well. You can come up in life. So first, maintain discipline in personal life, in social life. This is my second advice. And the third one, as I was telling you about health, for that health, you need to have physical fitness. If you are physically fit, you will be mentally alert. So for that, whatever exercise you want to do it. Sports, any sport, football, hockey, kabaddi, kho-kho, or any game for that matter. That is very much required, very essential for the youngsters. And you also need to do some exercise, because exercise make you more fit. Yoga is one such exercise. Some people look to yoga from the prism of religion. Yoga has no religion. Yoga is universal. From the times immemorial, our forefathers have given us that great art. So we must promote yoga in our life. One boy told me, sir, yoga is good, but I have a problem. I said, what is the problem? Sir, yoga means Surya Namaskara. I said, I understand your problem. If you have a problem with Surya Namaskara, do Chandra Namaskara. Namaskara is our samskara. And don't look it because Modi ji definitely promoted. He has taken up to the United Nations with his initiative. The United Nations has approved it, and more than 170 to 182 countries are now practicing and promoting yoga. This should move on. That's why I say yoga is not for Modi, it is for your body. You have to understand this and practice and promote yoga. The second thing is, within that sports, you need to have proper daily life. You must get up early in the life. You must rise with sunrise, then you will rise. If you rise with the sun, then you will rise. Don't be lazy. If you become lazy, then you will become crazy. So have passion for that early rising. Feel proud that you are an early riser. Feel proud that you are a sports person. Feel proud that you have taken up extracurricular activities, dance, wonderful dance performance by the children of this institution. They were sometimes make you to feel as if the professionals are doing it. Excellent. I compliment these children, the girls. We have performed that beautiful Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, all other Indian arts. They are time tested. The world is now looking to them. So we must also promote our children to take part in those Sangeetamu, Sahityamu, Vaidyamu, Chitralekanamu, drawing. These are all important arts. And India is proud to have 64 arts. 64 కళలు ఉన్నాయి మన దేశంలో. 64 కళల్లో మనకి ఇష్టం వచ్చిన కళను తీసుకొని ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళవచ్చు. Be it drama, acting, or dancing, or music, everything make you happy. That gives you inner peace also, as I was telling. Then again, moving towards personal life, you must respect elders. First, respect grandmother and grandfather. Respect father and mother, mother and father. And then respect your teacher. That's why I always say, everyone should respect mother. Practice mother tongue. Promote mother tongue. Then any other language. I have no problem you learning as many languages as possible. First mother tongue, because mother tongue is like your eyesight. If you have eyesight, then you will have better sight if you wear glasses. Mother tongue is like your eyesight. English is like your spectacles. If you have eyesight, then spectacles will work. If you don't have eyesight, Raban glass पहने से भी जुबान से कुछ आएगा नहीं. This has to be understood by one and all. Learn as many languages possible. I was telling the other day, students, first mother tongue, then brother tongue, then any other tongue. I have no problem. You have as many. I am saying it in a lighter vein because India is rich with so many languages. So we should learn as many languages possible. We should also learn Hindi. If you want to come up in the national stage, national level, you must study Hindi also. And you study English. No problem. First Telugu, if you are a Telugu. Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Malayali, Marathi, Assami, Punjabi, Bhojpuri, whatever region you belong to, first promote that language. Intido, Vidido, Gudido, Badido, అమ్మ ఒడిలో నుంచి వచ్చిన భాష అవుతుందో అమ్మ భాషను మాట్లాడాలి ఫస్ట్. మన ఇంట్లో కూడా మనం మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు పేరెంట్స్ చాలామంది పిల్లలంతా చెప్తారు నాన్న మమ్మీ అను డాడీ అను అని. అది మంచి పద్ధతి కాదు. మనం అమ్మా అంటే అంతరాల నుంచి వస్తుంది, మమ్మీ అంటే మూతిలో నుంచి వస్తుంది. రాత్రికి చూడండి, ఒకసారి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసి చూడండి, రూమ్కి వెళ్ళి మళ్ళా కావాలని నేను చెప్పాను కదా అని. అమ్మా అంటే అంతరాల నుంచి వస్తుంది, మా మమ్మీ అంటే ఇక్కడి నుంచి వస్తుంది. నేను ఇతర భాషను చునకగా చూడడం వల్ల మనకి మన భాష గొప్పది. అందుకని మాతృభాషను కన్న తల్లిని, జన్మభూమిని, మాతృభాషను, మాతృదేశాన్ని పాఠం చెప్పిన గురువును మరిచిన వాడు మానవుడే కాదు అని చెప్తుంటాను నేను. సో దిస్ హ్యాస్ టు బి అండర్స్టూడ్ బై అండ్ ఆల్. అండ్ దెన్ కమింగ్ టు యువర్ ఫుడ్ హ్యాబిట్స్, యూ మస్ట్ హ్యావ్ protein food, not the junk food, not to be tempted because of the Western promotion by cinema, by media, by other brandings and all. Our food is a time tested. ఆది కాలం నుంచి, వేదకాలం నుంచి, పుణ్యకాలం నుంచి, పురాణ కాలం నుంచి మన పూర్వీకులు అనుభవించి, రంగరించి, మేళవించి మనకు అందించిన యొక్క వారసత్వంగా వచ్చిన మంచి భోజనాన్ని మనం అలవాటు చేసుకోవాలి. జంక్ ఫుడ్తో వచ్చిన ఉపయోగం లేదు. కొంతమంది చెప్తారు సార్ ఇట్స్ ఇన్స్టెంట్. ఇన్స్టెంట్ ఫుడ్ మీన్స్ కాన్స్టెంట్ డిసీజ్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్. ఫుడ్ కెనాట్ బి ఇన్స్టెంట్, ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు బి కుక్డ్ ప్రాపర్లీ. మన దేశంలో ఎన్ని రకాల భోజనాలు, వంటకాలు ఉన్నాయని చెప్పాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. అన్ని అవకాశాలు ఉండగా మనం ఎందుకు విదేశాల వైపు పరిగెత్తాల? మన ఆ దేశాల భోజనం అలవాట్లు వాళ్ళకి సూట్ అవ్వచ్చు, నేను కాదను. కానీ మన దేశము, మన వాతావరణము, మన భోజనం అది బాగా మనకి శరీరానికి వంట పడుతుంది, మనకి మరింత ఉత్సాహాన్ని కూడా, శక్తిని కూడా ఇస్తుంది. ఈ విషయాన్ని కూడా మీ అందరికీ ఆశ్చర్యం కలగొచ్చు. ఏంట్రా సారు ఉదయాన్నే చేయాలా, వ్యాయామం చేయాలా, తల్లిదండ్రులను గౌరవించాలా, అమ్మమ్మను నాన్నమ్మను గౌరవించాలా, లేదా భోజనం ఫలాన్ని చేయాలా, ఇవన్నీ చిన్న చిన్న విషయాలు చెప్తున్నాను. ఈ చిన్న విషయాలే జీవితంలో పెద్ద అయ్యేందుకు ఉపయోగపడతాయి. దట్స్ వై వైర్ ఎవర్ ఐ గో ఐ స్ట్రెస్ ఆన్ దీస్ ఆస్పెక్ట్స్. దెన్ దాంతోపాటు మనం మన యొక్క పద్ధతిలో కూడా మనం జీవించాలి. ఎందుకంటే మనం భారతీయులం. వేషం భాష వేరైనా మనమంతా భారతీయులం. अलग भाषा अलग वेश फिर भी अपना एक देश, विविधता में एकता भारत का विशेषता. यूनिटी इन डाइवर्सिटी, irrespective of caste, creed, sex, religion and region, India is one. We are Indians. We should feel proud that we are Bharatiyas. This feeling has to be there. Then you can think of international. Nothing wrong. That is required also. కాబట్టి నేను చెప్తూ ఉంటాను, నేను ఉపరాష్ట్రపతి అయిన తర్వాత పత్రికల మిత్రులు అడిగారు నన్ను, సార్ మీరు ఉపరాష్ట్రపతి అయ్యారు. అయ్యారు కదా, ఏం చెప్పండి అన్న. అదే సార్ ఏం చెప్పండి అని అడగడానికి సంకోచిస్తున్నారు. ఏంటంటే సార్ వాట్ అబౌట్ యువర్ డ్రెస్ అన్నారు. ఐ సెడ్ నో చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ డ్రెస్, ఓన్లీ చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ అడ్రస్. ఫ్రమ్ 30 అబ్దుల్ కలాం రోడ్ టు 6 మౌలానా ఆజాద్ రోడ్ అని చెప్పాను. మన దుస్తుల్లో మనం పోతే ఎవరు మనల్ని చులకనగా చూడరు. నేను చాలా దేశాలు తిరిగాను, ప్రపంచ వేదికలపై నుంచి మాట్లాడాను, చదివి ఉండి వాతావరణం వల్ల తప్పితే ఎప్పుడు డ్రెస్ మార్చరా, కానీ ఎక్కడ ఎవరు తక్కువగా చూడాలి. అందుకని మన కట్టు మన బొట్టు, మన మాట, మన ఆట, మన పాట, మన భాష, మన యాస, మన గోస, ఇవన్నిటినీ మనం కొనసాగించుకోవాలా, గర్వంగా ముందుకు వెళ్ళాలి. అవి ఉన్నప్పుడే మన ప్రత్యేకత జనానికి అర్థమవుతుంది. ఈ విషయాన్ని కూడా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవచ్చుగా మీ అందరికీ నేను మనవి చేస్తున్నాను. దాంతోపాటు చదువుకునేటప్పుడు దాని పట్ల శ్రద్ధ, దాని పట్ల అంకిత భావం, మనము we must become something big in our life. Aim high and dream high, work hard, you will definitely come up in life. This has been the experience of many people. Even Dr. Abdul Kalam also said the same thing. Aim high, dream high. Simply aiming and dreaming without working will not work. So you have to understand, you need to put hard work, because this is a time to grasp knowledge, to enhance your personality. Education must make you a good person, good citizen. It must give you comprehensive personality. This is what is expected from education. I am very happy that the new education policy is a right step in the right direction. It gives guidance to the teachers, to the institutions, because education should be pursued with passion. People who are running education institutions, they should keep in mind, this education is a mission. Politics, education, health, they were treated as missions. But of late you have seen some of them are converted not into missions but for commissions, giving remission and then omission to their responsibility. So let us have that passion, work for the nation. This is my advice to all of you, and particularly to the teachers, to give them the best to the younger generation, right from shaping their personality, molding their minds, to their careers, in whatever career it is. Indians who have studied here, now some of them have gone to abroad, and they are all excelling in international field. Many of the multinational companies in the world are headed by Indians and headed by Telugu people also. I did not give the names. Many of them are familiar that way. So try to enhance your knowledge, try to work hard, try to earn, and some of you want to go abroad also, go, no problem. But I have a 3-line advice: go, learn, earn, and return. Return. If you come back and serve the society, family will be happy. If you are there in America or somewhere, settled there, and send photographs to your grandmother and grandfather, I have acquired a new house, and then I have purchased a new car. It's like wearing a suit, boot, hat in bathroom and seeing yourself in a mirror. The real enjoyment will not come to the family and others. So come back and then make your society also more knowledgeable, so that they can be able to stand on their own. My dear youngsters, I don't want to take much of your time. The world is looking to India once again. India is on the rise. Estimates say, if you move in the same direction and work hard, India in the coming 10-15 years will become the 3rd largest economy in the world. That is what experts are saying. Already we are 5th largest economy in the world. We must get back to the original position of number 1. Number 1, becoming superpower, or the call given by the Prime Minister, Atmanirbhara Bharat, is not to attack others, not to acquire their territories, but to really give more and more to the society. Because we never believed in colonial mindset. మనం ఎప్పుడు ఏ దేశం పైన దండయాత్ర చేయలేదు, చేయము కూడా. ఎందుకంటే మనము ఈ మహత్వ విస్తరణ కాంక్ష మనకు లేదు. మనకు కావాల్సింది అందరూ సుఖంగా ఉండడమే. దాంతోపాటు మనము కూడా సుఖంగా ఉన్నాం. ఆ సుఖంగా ఉండడానికి సౌఖ్యంగా ఉండడానికి, సంతోషంగా ఉండడానికి కష్టపడడం ఒక మార్గం, కలిసి పనిచేయడం ఇంకొక మార్గం. టీమ్ వర్క్ is very much required, and also following the traditions and culture and heritage. That is another important thing. My dear youngsters, before I conclude, I would like to once again compliment Vignan Educational Institutions, Rataya Garu and Rani Rudrama. I always feel Rataya Garu not only gave the best to the society, but also encouraged his children to come up and pursue the same line of activity. Because I always say, as someone was telling me, dynasty, I don't like dynasty in politics, because dynasty in politics is nasty. But in service, in other professions, dynasty is very tasty. You should encourage your children to give them the best. Actor should make his son an actor. Doctor can make his son a doctor. Or a tractor running farmer can make his son into a farmer. This is what is required. And one need not be a politician to become a leader. A leader can be from any field. A leader who leads. Here is a leader, Rataya Garu is leading in education. So we can call him as also a leader. When someone asked me, what about promoting your daughter? I said, no, I will not promote. If she wants to come up on her own, she will. And she also said that leader need not be a politician. Working hard for social work is also a leader. I feel happy when I hear that from my daughter. So we should all try to be leaders in our own might, in our own chosen fields. For that, you must acquire knowledge, you must acquire physical strength, you must acquire social acceptability, and for that you require, as I told you, discipline, dedication, devotion. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Hello. Thank you so much, sir. I heard about you a lot, but today I got to know the fact too that you always inspire people by your wisdom words.
Thank you so much, sir. We are grateful for your time here. Now, I would like to request Ashwath and Satvik for the student mementos.
I call upon our World One School Wonder Kids who could name any country's flag, capital, and can tell the day of your birthday. They are
Arnima Saxena, Alampalli Arnav, Mangipudi Lasyasri, Aditri, Gayatri.
Now I call upon students of gymnastics who mesmerized all the audience with their body flexibility. They are
Sai Sadhya Vasa, Kondapalli Vidhan Ganesh, Medhas Adusumili, Diksha Katragada, Stuti Talisila.
In today's fast-moving world and materialistic ideologies, we hardly see any person think about others. But some of our friends in the world are doing charity and social service regularly, which most appreciate. Now may I call upon
P. Hridya, Shava Rudran Shri Vibhav, K. Narendran, Joda Swada Devi.
I request everyone to cheer up.
Should I tell this or not? She'll ask it first. Ask what? Whether she'll go with reflection or not. Doesn't have time to talk about felicitation.
Global standards, Indian values. This is what Vignan is tied with. People in India have the highest regard for guests and value hospitality.
It is matter of great joy and pleasure to honor our chief guest, Mr. M.Venkaiah Naidu Garu. Therefore, I request our vibrant chairman, Sir Dr. Lavu Rathiya Garu, to felicitate our today's chief guest, Mr. M.Venkaiah Naidu Garu. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, it was a pleasure moment to have. Let's all please stand and give a tribute to the chief guest, please. Yeah, it's a great